All right, so to go over the next Boolean command, it is the Boolean intersection. So what I want to do is I want to take this object. I'm going to actually extrude both of these. So I'm going to just do an extrude curve. I'll extrude both of these at the same time. I'll just extrude them up 12 inches. And I can see one of them is just a box and the other one is a cylinder. So now when I do click down on the Boolean union command, go over to Boolean intersection, I can see by the icon it's going to keep the part in the middle, the part that where they overlap, right? So I can select this one, hit enter, select this one, hit enter, and again it just the part where that overlaps, that's the part that it keeps. This also could have been done just with a simple extrusion, right? If I would have, I could have taken, I could have had both of these. And just copy this over. And if I did a trim, and trimmed off the sides of these, I could have done the exact same thing by just extruding this object. So using this Boolean intersection, let's do something slightly different. So I have the exact same two outlines. I have the square and the circle. Now what I want to do is I want to rotate this square. I want to rotate it 20 degrees, but I don't want to do a regular rotate 2D. I want to do a rotate 3D. So over here, I'm going to hover over the rotate command, and I can see if I left click, I rotate 2D, and if I right click, I rotate 3D. So I'm going to right click. And to rotate 3D, I need to select 2 points because it's saying that I need an axis. So I need 2 points. So I'm going to click this point and this point and type in 20 so that it's rotating this way. If yours, by any chance, if you do this and it rotates down, just undo it and just rotate -20. So now I'm going to take this object, or this outline, and extrude this. Again, 12. Extrude this. 12. And now I will do a Boolean intersection. And hopefully this will come out a little bit more interesting. Something a little bit more interesting, something that you can't do with just a simple extrusion. And then the last one is a Boolean split. So I'm going to take this inside square and I'm going to extrude this. I'll extrude it, let's see, 24. I'm going to take this larger one, extrude it again. I'll do 6. And the larger one, the one that's still on the ground, this one, I'm going to move it up. So I'm going to type in move. I'm going to say vertical equals yes. And I'm going to move it straight up, say about 9 inches. So just 9 enter. So I have something like this. And I'm going to do a Boolean split command. So it's the fourth one over, so I just do Boolean split. This one says select surfaces or polysurfaces to split. The one I want to split is the taller one, so I select that one first. Press enter. And then it says select the cutting surface or polysurface. So this is the one that's going to do the cutting. So I select that one and hit enter. And I may not notice that much has happened, but if I take this one and move it out of the way, just keep ortho turned on. Just move it just slightly out of the way. And I can see right where this object was intersecting this taller one, it's now been split right where that intersection was happening. So it's now split into 3 pieces. So again, I can now move those into different areas.